Hello everyone. This morning, I wish I'd taken a before video, but I chopped a whole heap of these plants in this garden bed because they were so full. They were choking each other. It was ridiculous. So I've chopped the majority of the heads off because I'm hoping that I can do some really cheap cutting packs. Geez, helps if I could talk. But yeah, I'm hoping I can do some cheap cutting packs on Facebook because I buy so many plants and I propagate so many plants, but I never sell them. And the collector's plant fair is coming up. So it would be nice if I could get a little bit of extra cash to splurge at the plant fair. These are the cuttings that I've taken. I'm just letting them sit up here to air dry until I'm ready to make the packs up. But I've already prepared them. So I've stripped like the lower leaves so my phone would focus. I've stripped the lower leaves so they're ready to just, be stuck in the ground, stuck in the pots. I can't make the cutting boxes up for this Monday coming because that's Easter. So I'm hoping to aim the Monday after that if I don't chicken out. But yeah, some of the plants have damage on them because they were in like a hailstorm a month or two ago. They're starting to grow out of it nicely, but yeah, they'd only be, I think, for people who want to start like a cute little succulent garden or something like that. But yeah, they're still pretty, but some are just a bit on the ugly side. Some have marks, some are wonky. But yeah, I've got some variegated supreme heads in there as well. Some nice variegated supreme heads. But yeah, so that's what I did this morning. A little update on some of the plants that got eaten by the goat. This is Echeveria raindrops. And to say I am proud of this plant is an understatement. Like, she's already pushing more babies. Try and do a zoom so you can get a better look. Isn't she just a champion? I am so proud. Swear to God, if she makes it through this disaster, I will baby her for the rest of her life. Some of the other ones, so upset this one got eaten because it was so beautiful. That's Echeveria little brother. She was so big and literally half of her is gone. But you know what? What's done is done. I can't go back in time and change anything. Pappy's Rose hasn't really changed too much. But yeah, that poor thing got demolished too. Can't remember what else got eaten. There's a couple other things that got eaten, but I've already forgotten. I love looking at all my propagations. I just like looking at all the different colours. They would look a hell of a lot better if they didn't get eaten by a chicken and smashed by hail. But you know what? As I said before, can't change what has happened. It is what it is. But how pretty. They're starting to like blush their... Sorry, I'm trying not to move quick. Look at that bloody fly. They're starting to blush their pretty colours now since the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler. This one here is a Fred Ives. Wow, wow, wow. So pretty. To repot this the other day. It was in one of the small pots, like that one in the middle there. And she was starting to suffocate herself. And this cluster here of little cacti, they ended up dying. They suffocated themselves. So I've put her in a bit of a bigger pot. I love these ones. They are just... They're perfect. They cluster up so well and they have the prettiest little flowers. They're beautiful. This is, I'm trying not to fall over. This is an arrangement I made, gosh, maybe a year and a half ago. I don't even know. But it has grown so well and I am so proud of it. So proud. I went through a cactus collecting stage. Didn't last too long. Like, I still love them. I still adore them, actually. And some of them are my nan's. My nan gave me some of her collection as well. But yeah, even though they got bloody prickles on them, some of them are still pretty cute. And when they all come out and flower, oh my gosh, so much fun. Some more of my propagations. They're too crowded. I need to get in there and pull some of them out. Here's a blue lotus baby. Tip the water off her. So pretty. I just find it so therapeutic staring at all their colours. I love it. This poor tray that the rooster attacked is starting to grow some more babies. How resilient are succulents? They are just incredible little things. They go through so much and they just keep fighting. See, from far away, I think this looks pretty nice. But then you get up close and you see some of the disasters. Like this one got absolutely smashed with hail. Look at all those war wounds. So did this one, but she's growing out of it. Oh, what's this called? I think this is called red berry. My gosh, doesn't she look pretty in winter? She goes all red. And look how tiny she is. She's so small. She looks like she's edible. She was looking really, really nice. But then she got absolutely smashed with hail. And this one's quite a delicate one. So she's now quite bare in places. But hopefully she grows back. But look at that. She's so pretty. In my opinion anyway. I have no idea what this is. I got it as a free plant when I bought some stuff online. She goes like hot pink. She's beautiful. I swear that's all I say about my plants. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. I find them all so cute. I can't remember if I've spoken about this or not on the tube. But this is a cacti that I bought from my work. See, it has variegation in it. There's some more voucher. There's some more variegation on that side. Anyway, I bought her hoping that her variegation would come back or blah, 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 blah. But as soon as I brought them home, they started sprouting babies. That one's just like a normal one, but it has like a pretty pink flower from memory, I think. But anyway, this pup right here is showing variegated signs like its mum. I can't wait for it to get older and I can show you guys. A part of me wants to pluck it off, but I'll wait until it gets so big that it falls off, I guess. I don't know. But I'm hoping it's got more variegation in it than the mother plant. How pretty is this? She's going this beautiful hot pink colour. We're starting to get some colder nights, which is, I think I already spoke about that before. I forget what I say half the time. That's why my videos are normally a disaster. They're a bit of a train wreck because I just babble on about anything. But she is looking bloody beautiful. These are all arrangements that I made, and I was meant to sell them on Mother's Day. But as per usual, I never did. I just didn't bother advertising them. I mean, I put them on Facebook Marketplace, but I feel like you've got to post it in groups and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to pluck a yucky leaf. I should go through and chop all the babies off this. Let me just... That's her name. That's where I got her from. Susan Succulents. Love Susan. She's such a kind person. And going to her nursery is like a succulent wonderland. I've got some flower stems in here. And they're from my Echeveria little brother. There's some more smaller ones down there. I tell you what, I really hope they push some babies. Because I would love more of that plant. I bought my little brother from Bunnings. Hold on, I'll pause the story here and we'll go and look at the actual plant. So this is Echeveria little brother. She was absolutely stunning before a goat ate half of her. But I bought this from Bunnings, and she was around about $24. And she was huge. I seen someone on Facebook the other day selling a cutting of this plant. And the cutting might have been as big as my hand. Like, look how big she is. She's huge. So it was probably just like this top half of the plant that they were selling. They were asking $60. And it was just a cutting. I thought that was like crazy. But anyway, if that's how much they're worth, it makes me feel even more sad that a goat ate half of my plant. Oops. This is a flower stem from a PVN, or Per Volnerg. I never know if I say that correctly. But look, she's had a baby grow from her flower stem. I'll see if I can do this with one hand. I'll try and knock her off. Yep, knocked her off. There she is. I've got a little propagation bowl going up here. Do a little hole. Stick her in. There we go. I need to go and buy some more snail and slug pellets. They're starting to get up here and eat some of my plants. I'll show you the pellets that I use. I use this one. I got the packet wet and all the bait inside stuck together. But yeah, it's protects plants from snails and slugs. For use by people who care about native birds, fauna, and earthworms. So yeah, they protect like the lizards, the birds, and the possums, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, I always be super careful when I use this stuff. Like, it's good I can use it in those garden beds up the top because they're quite high. And if I do want to use them outside, I make sure it's like fenced off so our dogs and whatnot can't get to the baits. This is another garden bed that I wanted to do a bit of a clean up on, because it's a little bit congested. These guys are so tightly compact together that with the humidity, some of them are just rotting. Like, all over here used to be full of them, and they are all rotted. Like, look at this one. That one's rotting now. All the leaves are just falling off. That's why I thinned the other garden out as well, because it's sad when you see them rot. Like, you can't save them all, and I've obviously got far too many. But at least if I do some cutting packs, and hopefully they can go somewhere to someone who will love them more than me. That's what you can only hope for your plants, right? They go to someone and they make that person really happy by looking at all their beautiful colours. I was having a look over here and I noticed, if my phone would focus, that this has been chomped. And then I was looking at this plant here and I was like, I think that's Shavana Haim or something like that. And I peeled this back. Bum, bum, bum. Can you see him? It's a big, fat snail that I will have to relocate. You are not welcome to eat my plants, little man or woman or whatever you are. I was having a look at some of these plants the other day, and I bought this Echeveria. She got sunburnt. She got some water in her beer. She got sunburnt, so that's why that leaf looks like that. But anyway, I bought this one online, and it's called Echeveria Valentine. And I was so scared that this wasn't a Valentine, because they go this beautiful purpley pink colour. And the other day, we hadn't had rain for a little bit, and her centre was starting to blush a purple and pink. But we've had rain for the last, 4-5 days, so she's not as stressed as what she was. But I think her ID is correct, which makes me so happy that I want to cry, because, yeah, she They are such a pretty plant. Like, I don't know if you have Instagram and you follow Kath Sucks. She has a beautiful collection of the big echeverias, like the frillies and the bumpies. And her Valentine, oh my God, it is beautiful. I swear to God, it's like a deep purpley pink color. She is the reason why I bought this plant, because of her plant. It was just so stunning. Anyone else like this sound? Hold on. It's like a snap noise. I don't know why I love it. All right, I'm going to leave the video here. Thanks for watching. Bye.